Hey guys, welcome back. Greg here, Chronicles, Backcountry gear list, worn gear. So this is going to be kind of like a three-part mini, so we can go through this. So obviously, footwear, huge choice when you're doing a backcountry hunt in really any type of hunting. Your footwear is a huge mind-boggling experience, and everybody is going to be different. Nobody is going to say, I can wear the same boot, I can do, there is none of that when it comes to footwear. Everybody's foot is different. We all have wider feet, skinny feet. We may have foot issues. We may have ankle issues, knee issues. Most people go knee issues. What does that have to do with a shoe? Well, obviously your shoe is just like the tires and a shock absorber on a car. It's what's channeling back up your leg when you're walking. So if the footwear is good, it's going to stop any type of issues that can agitate a knee problem or a muscle problem or anything to that nature. So one, obviously we're from Pennsylvania. We're big whitetail hunters. Okay, what do most whitetail hunters do? We sit in a tree stand. Okay, archery season's a little warmer, so we're not really too crazy on what we have to have footwear wise. As the season progresses, okay, it gets colder and we're going to need something to keep our feet warm. At the same time, we all love to camp, we all love to hike, we all love going into the backcountry. So that's what helps us choose our shoes. We know what it feels like if you have the wrong shoe on in late season archery and you're sitting in a tree stand and it's 25 degrees out and your feet become blocks of ice immediately. At the same time, we also know what it's like to be uncomfortable when you're walking on a trail. So we're going to break this down. We're going to start with super early season first. Okay, you're going out, whether it's late on a fly fishing trip, late August, early September, or you're going out for elk or a mule deer hunt, pronghorn, anything of that nature. This is going to be your lighter weight, not so insulated, little more forgiving footwear. Okay. Now, again, depending on where you're going, okay, you have to really. This is a huge part. Where you're going will also help determine what shoe you're going to want to purchase. So there's tons of brands out there. How do you figure it out? A lot of the dealers in certain areas don't carry every type of shoe. So this is where it becomes the ability to find hiking shops that may carry something different than your standard hunting shop would carry. So all three of the shoes I'm about to show you, and I'm going to do them individually, okay? But all three do not come from the hunting world. They are not known as hunting manufacturers, okay? So we'll start with the first one. This is a two-part version because if you remember a few videos back, I mentioned a camp shoe. So this particular shoe I like for hiking, I like for wearing just around town, but I also will take it depending on where we're going and what kind of pack weight I already have, I will take as a camp shoe. So the first one we're going to go with is from Asolo. Okay, Asolo, and you're all going, who is that? So Asolo is a very well known Italian boot and shoe maker. They come predominantly from the backcountry backpacking world. Excuse me, not so much the hunting world. So this is the Grid GV, and they do this in a couple different colors. This is the Goblin Blue, which I just happen to like the color. But this is a low top. Okay, you can see that there's no ankle support. So I use this basically just about any time. From basically spring through fall, I can use this to hike in. I can use it to just run to the store. I can use it, in the studio. I basically wear this shoe for just about anything outside of deep snow, crazy, rocky trails where I need more ankle support. But so this shoe is Gore-Tex. That is a big help. So everything you're going to want to look at shoe-wise, you want some sort of waterproofing in there. So this, even though it is a low top, is a Gore-Tex shoe. What's really nice is it weighs next to nothing. They're super lightweight, and the price is really good compared to some of the other shoes that are out there. So again, Gore-Tex, low top, lightweight. Spring, summer, early hunting season, and then because it's so lightweight, I don't mind taking these as a camp shoe. The last thing I want to do, especially if I'm in one of the other boots I'm about to show you, I don't want to be in them all day long. So when I get back to camp and I'm trying to relax and decompress from a day of fishing or hunting or whatever the case may be, I want my feet to be comfortable. I want to be able to relax, make it feel like they're breathing a little bit. So this is my go-to camp shoe. Because one, I can walk around in it. It's Gore-Tex, so if it's wet, I don't have to worry about getting my feet wet. And it's light, so I don't realize that I'm adding that much weight to my pack. So it does have a Vibram sole. This is going to fit more like a standard running shoe that you would wear. So if you're going to order a pair, standard size, whatever size shoe you normally wear, that's what you can order in this shoe. Just super comfortable, super lightweight, no issues. So Asolo, again, the grid is in goblin blue. They have a couple other colors to choose from. But again, for the price, for the weight, being Gore-Tex, again, if you're not big into wearing boots because boots bother your ankles, or you know you're not going to need some kind of crazy boot, that's a go-to for you. So Asolo Grid, check them out, asolo.com, ASOLO.com. All right, stay tuned because we'll be right back with our second shoe.